Hey guys, it's Rob again from Team DBZ Biscuit. We're back again with another spin on one of my all-time favorites, and this one I really couldn't see, but I do see it now that it actually does work, and it does put in some work really well. And I'm talking about what I like to refer to as Bad World. Many people will be asking, what's he mean by Bad World? Well, I'll show you exactly why. We start off with 3 Snow from the Dark World. Snow is great because Snow lets you, when it's sent to the grave, will let you search any Dark World card in your deck. And basically, it's a Dark World engine mixed with another engine. And it'll get any Dark World card. It doesn't have to be a spell card, it doesn't have to be a trap card, it doesn't have to be a monster card. It's any card with the word Dark World in it, which is awesome. A hell of a way to search. That followed up by 3 Brows. 3 Brows, as we know, is a great way to get extra cards. When you use the Gates of Dark World and you dump a Brow, you get to draw twice and not just once. Of course, the big boss man of the Dark World, Grapha. Grapha does so much when dumped from the hand. Grapha will pop a card. If it's by your opponent's card effect that he's dumped, he becomes a... Basically, he chooses 1 card in your opponent's hand and he will become... You know, that monster will be special summoned to your side of the field. Also, Grapha can special summon himself out of the graveyard, which is awesome because it gets around things like Necro Valley. Awesome, awesome card. And here we go with a little bit of the weird stuff now. We run 3 Fiendish Rhinos. Fiendish Rhino will make it so you cannot destroy a fiend while that card is on the field. And he has a wicked effect as well in the graveyard. He works in the graveyard by, you can dump 1 fiend into the graveyard. So what better way to get Grapha to the grave by saying your opponent runs over your Fiendish Rhino, goes to the grave, you get Grapha in the grave, next turn you bring Grapha out. And here's where it really starts to get weird. I run 2 Skarms of the Burning Abyss. Is that Skarm? No, that's actually Farfa. I run 2 Farfas as well. Farfa from the Burning Abyss, when he's sent by card effect to the graveyard, will banish 1 monster from the field till the end of the turn. I run 1 Barbar of the Burning Abyss. Barbar will do burn damage on the turn that he's sent to the graveyard. Of course, the 1/4s of Graph and Sir. Graph, when sent to the grave, will special summon 1 from the deck. Sir, when sent to the graveyard, will special summon the Burning Abyss monster from the graveyard. Of course, Burning Abyss's version of Tour Guide, Skarm. Skarm will help you search any level 3 fiend type monster, whether it be Tour Guide, whether it be a Fiendish Rhino, whether it be Brow. You can search all of those when Skarm is sent to the graveyard. And that does it for the monster lineup. So now we understand where Bad World comes from. B.A. meaning Burning Abyss, and D as in dark, double world as in world. Like I said, but that's the monster lineup. Pretty heavy in the way of monsters. The spell lineup, your basic Dark World engine. 3 Dark World dealings. Dark World dealings allows you to draw 1 and discard 1. But the neat thing is, if it's a Dark World monster, you're going to get the Dark World effect off of that. Gates of the Dark World, the field spell for Dark World monsters. Again, great because it not only is part of a draw engine, it also bumps up all your fiends by 300. 3 Allure of Darknesses. Konami, what were you thinking? Bringing it back to 3, it was bad enough at 2. But to give us 3 of them, it's amazing. A 1/4 Regeki. Regeki, of course, to destroy all your opponent's monsters and leave yours alone. Insight card, Drag Down to the Grave. Drag Down to the Grave is great because it lets me know what you are playing, if I get it early enough. And out of the new set, Pot of Acquisitiveness, it's really good in this build, especially seeing how much I banish. And to be able to put 3 Burning Abyss monsters back, to put 3 Dark World monsters back in the deck, and then actually get to draw a card, It's pretty good. Trap lineups, back to the traditional Rob trap lineups. Not big on traps. In this deck, I run only 2 solemn strikes because stopping monster effects and stopping special summons is a big thing nowadays. And that goes along with the 1/4 solemn warning. Solemn warning will just stop any summon. Special summon, it'll stop any summon. Special summon or regular summon. Inherit summon, doesn't matter. And now, of course, in any Dark World build, skill drain. And along with skill drain, I like to run, seeing everything is light nowadays, I run 2 light imprisoning mirrors. Now granted, of course we all know, whoever played Burning Abyss in the past, Dante is a light monster, but remember this, Dante's detach is a cost. Dante's mill is a cost. Dante's boost is the effect, so light imprisoning mirror only stops him from getting his boost. And another thing to remember, and I played this in a tournament, the fact that Dante doesn't have to go to attack mode to mill. Dante mills in defense. That means you don't have to go out there and put a Dante out there at 1,000 attack to mill. You literally can detach from Dante and mill while in defense mode. It's pretty crazy, but it works. But that is the main deck lineup. A lot of lacking MSTs and back row destruction. From what I've seen lately, there's not a lot of back row being played. I have a XYZ deck. I have an extra deck for this build, consisting of the Rockstar of Burning Abyss Dante. I have 3 of them. I run 3 Dantes because milling and getting that graph into the grave is important. Along with Dante, I run 1 Downward Magician. 1 Downward to go over that Dante if it's not, if it's not destroyed. 1 Downward Magician works really well. That way you can detach the Dante, get the Dante effect to get cards back to hand. I run 1 Acid Golem because Acid Golem on skill drain, really beefy. Let's see. Along the lines of the rank 3s, I also run 1 Leviathan Dragon because, say you tour guide into a Fiendish Rhino, you detach the Rhino, you get the Rhino effect to get the graph into the grave. Also along the lines of the Burning Abyss engine, I run 1 Beatrice because that's all Konami wants you to be able to run. And I also run 1 Pilgrim because if Beatrice gets killed, you can special summon Pilgrim. Rank 4s, I run 3 of them. I run a Dark XYZ Rebellion Dragon because his effect to detach is really good and it's permanent. So if you take somebody's Stardust Dragon, I'll say, make it fit, cut it in half, that would be 1250. He gains the 1250, so he'll be at 3750 and he will stay at 3750. Abyss Dweller to stop all those opponent effects of Graveyard. And Honor Arc because who likes to watch their opponent work really hard to make really big stuff and then you just steal it. Also I run 1 Castell, the Phantom Skyblaster, in case I can't get over it, I will just send it back to your extra deck or your deck or wherever it came from. Rank 8s, I don't run a ton of them. Of course my signature card Zombie Stein, nothing better than swinging at somebody for 4,500. Not a lot of decks can get up and over that. I run 1 Hieratic Sun Dragon, and I also run 1 Lancelot. Sun Dragon is great. Sun Dragon is great because you dump 2 cards from your hand, or a monster from the field, or whatnot, and you just swing away for 3k. And you can pop monsters, you can pop spell, trap, anything you want to do. But that's the build. It is a work in progress. I'm thinking about, less level 8s. I'm thinking about dropping Lancelot for something maybe a little lower. But once again, this is Rob. This is Rob from DBZ Biscuit, and again, the deck is called B.A.D World, B.A. Dark World. So, you know, like, subscribe, let's leave your comments down below in the box. This is Rob from Team DBZ Biscuit. I am out of here.